the streets where the neon used to glow. I'm leaning back in this velvet chair while the scent of the rain still lingers in the air. The clock on the wall is frozen in time, watching the shadows start to climb. A low hum starts to fill the room, breaking the silence, chasing the gloom. The signal is reaching, it's coming through clear, ghost in the speaker for only me to hear. Set frequencies at 2 a.m. floating through the dark like a long lost friend. Velvet waves on a sea of blue. Tune in the dial just to find a piece of you. It's a shimmering sound so soft and deep, while the rest of the world is fast asleep. Silent frequencies keeping me alive. Chrome reflections on the stereo light, a digital pulse in the middle of the night. The guitar weeps with the chorus chime, like a love that got lost in the fabric of time. I'm catching the drift of a melody, sending a message across the city. Invisible wires, electric lines, reading the static between the signs. It's a secret broadcast, an analog soul, taking my heart and making it whole. Silent frequency at 2 a.m. floating through the dark like a long lost friend. Velvet waves on a sea of blue. Tune in the dial just to find a piece of you. Oh, it's a shimmering sound so soft and deep, while the rest of the world is fast asleep. Silent frequencies keeping me alive. 2 a.m. 2 a.m. 2 a.m. Can you hear the saddened waves falling through the static? The dashboard's glowing in an amber hue, a quiet cockpit built for me and you. I slide my fingers over the polished trim, the silver accents looking sharp and slim. The city's moving like a cinematic dream through a windshield washed in a neon beam. And I'm searching for the resonance, a to the start. 12 o'clock is flashing on the screen, a silent ghost of everything we've been. I see the needles dancing stereo, matching the rhythm of the late night show. The guitar weeps with a chorus heavy sound as I keep on driving, nowhere to be found. Chrome reflections on the dial, a mirror of a memory for a little while, sparking in the shadows, glowing in the dark, searching for the signal, waiting for the spark. It's a digital pulse, it's an analog heart. Chrome reflections, taking me back to the start. Can you see the silver glowing? Can you hear the music flowing? The dashboard's glowing, the dashboard's glowing, the dashboard's glowing. The dashboard's glowing in an amber hue, the dashboard's glowing in an amber hue, the dashboard's glowing. The dashboard's glowing in an amber hue, the dashboard's glowing in an amber hue, the dashboard's glowing, the dashboard's glowing. The dashboard's glowing in an amber hue, the dashboard's glowing in an amber hue, the dashboard's glowing, the dashboard's glowing. The dashboard's glowing in an amber hue, the dashboard's glowing in an amber hue, the dashboard's glowing, and dashboard's glowing. The me back to the start. Can you see the silver glowing? Can you hear the music flowing? For the indigo sky, searching for secrets where the satellites fly. I'm sitting alone in the glow of the dash, watching the raindrops and the neon lights clash. There's a song in the air from a decade ago, a phantom transmission only I know. And the signal is drifting, it's weak and it's thin, like a story that ended before it could begin. I'm turning the knob through the hiss and the white, looking for someone in the heart of the still playing songs for you. A midnight DJ with a voice like a ghost, talking to people who have lost what they love most. He plays a ballad with a chorus so deep it feels like a promise that we couldn't keep. The needles are moving but the air is so still, for magic that it never will fulfill. The signal is drifting, it's weak and it's thin, like a story that ended before it could begin. I'm tuning the silence, I'm hunting the light to keep the ghost waves alive for tonight. Midnight FM, ghost waves in the air. I'm calling your name, but there's nobody there. Just a hollow frequency, a shimmering sound of a love that is lost and can never be found.
watching the ghost of the metropolitan pass. I'm wearing the night like a tailored suit, walking the lines where the city is mute. The street lights flicker in a rhythmic code, a secret map on this velvet road. No names are spoken, no promises made. We move through the light and we hide in the shade. We are the dreamers, the lost and the found, tuning our hearts to the frequency of sound. Welcome to the Blue Hour Syndicate, where the neon and the rain are intimate, lost in the rhythm of a high-rise dream. Nothing is ever as cold as it seems. Electric hearts in a world of slate. We are the syndicate. We move through the late. The blue hour calls us home. Polished chrome and expensive size, reflections of towers in your sapphire eyes. The analog pulse of a heartbeat drum, waiting for the morning that will never come. We're high above the traffic and the noise, a collection of secrets, a syndicate of poise. Welcome to the Blue Hour Syndicate, where the neon and the rain are intimate, lost in the rhythm of a high-rise dream. Nothing is ever as cold as it seems. Electric hearts in a world of slate. We are the syndicate. We move through the late. The blue hour calls us home. We don't need the daylight. We move through the indigo. Prismatic light against the morning mist, a metropolitan dream that's never been kissed. The skyline's glowing in a shade of rose, where the electric river silent flows. I'm standing high on a balcony of chrome, watching the signal as it carries me home. And the edges start to soften and blur, like a secret thought or whispered word. The clouds are heavy with a pinkish glow, reflecting the magic of the world below. Neon haze over the skyline tonight, prismatic dreams in the middle of the light. Magenta hearts in a forest of glass, watching the shadows and the centuries pass. Oh, it's a shimmering veil, a digital sea. Neon haze, as far as the eye can see. Traffic is moving like a pulse in a vein, a rhythmic dance through the window pane. The air is thick with a summer heat, matching the tempo of the city beat. I see the towers in a velvet blue. Everything's faded except for the view. And the edges start to soften and blur, like a secret thought or a whispered word. The clouds are heavy with a pinkish glow, reflecting the magic of the world below. Neon haze over the skyline tonight, prismatic dreams in the middle of the light. Magenta hearts in a forest of glass, watching the shadows and the centuries pass. Oh, it's a shimmering veil, a digital sea. Neon haze, as far as the eye can see. The haze is calling, the city is breathing indigo and pink. turning the asphalt into a neon blue. I see the headlights dancing on the rain, like silver spirits on a window pane. My leather gloves are cold against the wheel, tracing the edges of the way I feel. And I'm turning up the treble on the deck, feeling the static rising on my neck. The city's humming like a giant machine, but I'm just looking for the space in between. Slick streets and analog dreams tearing apart the digital scenes, lost in the glow of a midnight drive where the memories are all that's left alive. It's a velvet world, it's a steady groove, watching the city and the shadows move. Slick streets and analog dreams. The chords are ticking on the dashboard clock, while distant echoes of the city talk. Magnetic tape is spinning in the dark, capturing a vision, holding on to the spark. There's a warmth in the hiss, a soul in the sound. There's a world keeps spinning round and round. I'm turning up the treble on the deck, feeling the static rising on my neck. The city's humming like a giant machine, but I'm just looking for the space in between. Slick streets and analog dreams tearing apart the digital scenes, lost in the glow of a midnight drive where the memories are all that's left alive. It's a velvet world, it's a steady groove, watching the city and the shadows move. Slick streets and analog dreams. Slick streets. Slick streets and analog dreams. Slick streets. Slick streets. The tape is reaching the end. Just one more mile, one more dream. Steel pillars rising to the velvet sky, above the clouds where the silent jets fly. I'm looking out from the 51st floor at a world that doesn't sleep anymore. Reflections of blue in the tinted pane, a geometric dance in the middle of the rain. forest, it's the symphony of the glass towers, singing through the midnight hours. Cold prismatic light, beautiful chill, where the heartbeat of the city is standing still. Oh, it's a kingdom of silver, a cathedral of stone, reaching for the stars, yet feeling so alone. Symphony of the glass tower. Marble floors and a quartz-light glow, watching the river of red lights below. Digital clocks clicking over to one, waiting for the heat of a synthetic sun. There's a luxury in the silence we keep, while the rest of the humans are buried in sleep. The elevator hums a perfect note, a hollow echo in a cashmere coat. The city is breathing, the city is fast, a futuristic dream that was built to last. It's the symphony of the glass towers, singing through the midnight hours. Cold prismatic light, a beautiful chill, where the heartbeat of the city is standing still. Oh, it's a kingdom of silver, a cathedral of stone, reaching for the stars, yet feeling so alone. Symphony, so tall and cold. The heights are lonely, the view is timeless, the glass is singing. Midnight rain on the telephone box, the city's hum.
Watching the late night satellites pass, the magnetic tape of my memory spins where the static ends and the heartache begins. I hear laughter in the white noise blur. Every syllable is a whispered slur.
It's 5 a.m. This is the end of our journey tonight. This is the last one. The studio lights are dim and blue. A final spin for the lonely few. The coffee's cold in a porcelain cup, while the indigo sky is opening up. I see the needles on the monitor dance one last beat. Reaching out for the highest note, a silver echo on a ghost wave boat. The last broadcast before the dawn, before the magic of the night is gone. A silver signal on a sea of grey, washing the secrets of the dark away. Oh, it's a shimmering goodbye song for everyone who's been waiting so long. The last broadcast, drifting home. The skyscrapers catch the first cold light, a jagged edge on the dying night. The empty streets and the silent phone leave the syndicate feeling alone. I slide the fader, I cut the line, watching the morning start to shine.
The last broadcast before the dawn, before the magic of the night is gone. A silver signal on a sea of gray, washing the secrets of the dark away. Oh, it's a shimmering goodbye song for everyone who's been waiting so long. The last broadcast, drifting home. Drifting home. The sun is breaking through the blue. Thank you for listening. See you on the other side. The studio light. The skyline is a graph of neon red and gold. A story in the making, a secret to be told. I'm gliding through the grid, beneath the halogen. The shadows play a game, and they fade away again. I feel the engine humming, a low and steady vibration, searching for a frequency, silent destination. And it's more than just the lights, more than just the rain. It's the electricity running through my veins. Can you feel the pressure? Can you feel the heat rising from the asphalt, moving through the streets? The velvet pulse of the city tonight, holding me close in the middle of the light. A rhythm and invitation, a steady state of grace, lost inside the patterns of this digital place. Oh, it's the heartbeat of the dark, the soul of the machine. The velvet pulse, the space in between. Tinted windows reflecting a million distant lives, where the lonely hearts are waiting and the mystery thrives. I'm caught inside the loop, the midnight carousel, underneath the power of a cinematic spell. There's no need for words when the bass begins to climb. We're just two spirits living on borrowed time. And it's more than just the lights, more than just the rain. It's the electricity running through my veins. Can you feel the pressure? Can you feel the heat rise from the asphalt, moving through the street. It's the velvet pulse of the city tonight, holding me close in the middle of the light. A rhythm invitation, steady state of grace, lost inside the patterns of this digital place. Oh, it's the heartbeat of the dark, the soul of the machine, the velvet pulse, the space in between. like a secret hidden behind a silk veil. I'm tuning the silence, I'm haunting the ghost of the version of us that I miss the most. Faded sad memories slipping through my hands like a broken signal from a distant land. Polished and smooth, yet fragile and thin. Where do you end and where do I begin? Oh, it's a luxury of pain, a beautiful blue, just a faded sad in memory of you. So it's so far away, just a whisper of silk. Prismatic lines across the monitor screen, the coldest blue that I've ever seen. The city's coated in a grid of light, a perfect program in the dead of night. I'm watching pixels wash against the pain, a mathematical version of the rain. But beneath the chrome and silicone is a fever burning, holding on. I'm not a machine, I'm not a ghost, I'm the frequency that needs you most. It's digital rain and an analog heart, tearing the circuitry all apart. High-tech dreams in a lo-fi soul, losing my logic, losing control. Oh, the signal is sharp, but the feeling is deep in a world of data that I cannot keep. Digital rain, analog heart. Magnetic tape spinning slow in the deck, I feel the pulse rising up on my neck, while satellites are tracing every street. I'm just a human looking for your beat. The sky's flickering in binary, a systematic kind of misery.
glow of a halogen light. Just a tired silhouette in the middle of the night. The coffee's getting cold and the ashtray's full, while the rhythm of the city gives a heavy pull. I've got your number etched in the back of my mind, a secret frequency that I'm trying to find. And I'm spinning the rotary, spinning the years. The hiss of the line, there's a song in my ears. One more digit, one more prayer, sending my heart through the electric air. It's late night dialing therapy, floating on a satellite over the sea. A velvet confession on a world wire, cooling down the fever and the midnight fire. Oh, it's a smooth connection, a soulful plea. Tune in that dial for some therapy. Late night dialing therapy. A midnight DJ with a baritone grace is talking to the ghost in this neon place. I whisper to the mouthpiece, I whisper to the dark, hoping that the static will carry a spark. Every word is heavy, every breath is deep, telling you the secrets that I couldn't keep. Yeah, I'm still here. Just needed to hear the sound of the line. Don't hang up yet. It's late night dialing therapy, floating on a satellite over the sea. A velvet confession on a world wire, cooling down the fever and the midnight fire. It's a smooth connection, a soulful plea. Tune in the dial for some therapy. Late night dialing therapy. Can you hear the static? Just keep talking. Don't let the signal fade. Indigo and velvet waves. The street lamps glowing in a hazy rain, watching the droplets on the receiver cling. I'm standing inside this kingdom of glass, watching the late night limousines pass. The booth is a sanctuary painted in blue, where I come to whisper my secrets to you. But the coin just drops in a hollow sound, while the world keeps
that we almost had. I hear your laughter in the long distance hiss, a digital ghost of a cinematic kiss. The city outside is a silent movie, indigo shadows looking so smooth and gloomy. I hold the plastic against my ear to keep the silence from getting too near. I know you're not there, I just needed to hold the line for a while. It's the echoes of a blue telephone ringing through a city that feels like home. A lonely vibration on a velvet line, telling me things that were never mine. Oh, it's a cold connection, a beautiful blue, waiting for a voice to carry me through. Echoes of a blue telephone. The signal is drifting. The booth is getting cold. Just dial the 0. I pull the drawer where the neon dies, underneath the violet city skies. 1,000 tapes in a plastic roll, echoes of a world we used to know. I see the labels in your cursive hand, a secret map to a promised land. Magnetic strips of magnetic time, wrapped around a rhythm and a rhyme. And the spindles turn, the wheels rotate, tuning out the hands of fate. The signals rising from the dust and the gray, washing the years and the distance away. It's the midnight frequency archive, where the lost and the lovely survive. A digital vault for an analog soul, taking the fragments and making them whole. Oh, it's a shimmering collection of you, drenched in the velvet and midnight blue. Inside the archive, we're still alive. Flickering lights on the stereo deck, I feel the static rising on my neck. Chrome and silver, polished and cold, storing the stories that never were told. The city's humming through the speaker wire, a cool confession for a midnight fire. We're high fidelity, we're crystal clear in the only library I hold dear.